Hi, today we're focusing on the guest bedroom with a Nancy Meyers aesthetic. So we'll rewind and start from moving in. I'll show you the progress and then we'll fast forward to present day where we finish the room off with a Nancy Meyers aesthetic. Hi, so today we're renovating the guest bedroom. We're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to show you the whole process and the end result. Now, we started this over a year ago. We made a few mistakes which we're going to correct today. I'm going to share those mistakes with you. So if you're doing your own renovation, hopefully it helps you out. Or if you just enjoy watching these videos like I do, I enjoy makeover videos, then hopefully you find some entertainment in this video. So we're going to rewind a little bit. We're going to start from the beginning, actually moving in, starting this room to where we're at today. So this is what the room looked like at the start. So we did remove a layer of wallpaper here and the carpet. You can see it has a built-in wardrobe in that corner there. We do modify this wall ever so slightly as well, which you'll see as we go along. But for now, I'm taking another layer of wallpaper off.
Give me your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets.
If you're new here, hi, I'm Emily. Stick around for shopping, home renovations, reviews and vlogs.
I'll keep you safe, I'll give you my everything. Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me.
We're making progress. We've got the skirting off, the wallpaper off. We've got these doors off, so that was a cupboard. We're going to block this up, so the wall continues across. The walls are being plastered, so we've got both bedrooms being plastered today. I'm having a day of editing, so I'm going to be productive because I'm editing, but also I'm going to feel productive house-wise because the bedroom's been plastered. So I took some video of what it looks like before and then we'll see what it looks like afterwards. So there won't be much update apart from the plastering. I'm not going to film them doing it because they got enough to get on with. Won't be standing there filming. It would be really annoying. So this is the before. All the prep work has been done. The skirting's off, the coving's off. So I'm really excited to see what they look like. It's going to be good. Like a productive day, but without having to do manual labour, which is going to be nice. I don't know if you remember before, but there was a cupboard here that was completely blocked up, which is incredible. It looks so much different now. And so this wall is obviously the same. What am I looking for? Like length, same size, same, like it doesn't jut in anymore, which is really nice. I think it actually makes it feel bigger by not having that rather than having the cupboard there, which you think would make it feel smaller, but it definitely makes it feel bigger. This room actually reminds me of my old bedroom. So good with plastered. Obviously the walls are going to dry. They say leave it 3 to 5 days for plaster to dry. I'm hoping it's only going to take 3 days because I'm really excited to paint. We're really excited to paint. Like so much progress has been made, especially in 10 days. So 10 days ago we weren't even in this house. How crazy is that? 10 days, this is where we are. We have new window boards in. The radiators obviously out at the moment. We're going to have new radiators. So we had the walls and ceiling completely plastered. So seeing progress already with the plaster drying. While it continues to dry, we're going to go to B&Q and pick up some paint for this room. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen this poll and you may have even voted for the colour for this room. So we are going for the colour you chose, which is shell. It is so satisfying watching them mix the paint. Am I the only one who enjoys that? I love seeing the paint going in and then when they mix it all up together as well. Let me know, what DIY projects are you currently working on or you have planned to work on this year? So this is what the windows look like. We just used that Amazon plastic with the masking tape on, and then we've used old wallpaper and masking tape for the window boards because they're brand new window boards that have been replaced. So this is just the plastic and the masking tape we used. I'll link it below because would highly recommend these. Okay, I haven't put paint in it yet, it's almost ready. I was expecting the cord to be longer than it is, very short cord, which is fine, I've just plugged it into an extension. We're all ready. I called in reinforcements and it is a little bit of trial and error working out the right setting. You also need to add a little bit of water to the paint as well. So here it's a little bit too thick, so I have to go back and work out the different settings, and by having to go back and work out, I mean calling in reinforcements again. Now for my favourite part, seeing the colour go on. And we have carpet. So carpet has been laid. We decided to go for a wool carpet because we thought it'd be comfortable and warm considering this is a bedroom. We also thought that wool would be long lasting and durable. So that's why we decided to go for the wool carpet. Now you can see there's a little line in the middle there. That will go. It's just because they had to fold the carpet over to get the carpet into the room. And you can see that old bedroom door there as well. We are going to replace that too. Okay, so I need you to remember what this room looks like because we are going to change it up very soon. So we've popped the bed in. We have chest of drawers and wardrobes, which we have upcycled. So we've given them a new lease of life. We just need to pop the key into the wardrobe so that it stays closed. Then it will shut properly. Love the look of those. It gives it a Neptune, Nancy Meyers kind of feel. At this stage as well, we're just debating whether to put the bed there or pop it on the other wall. So it would go just there, facing out towards the window. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts on where the bed should be positioned. So now we're going to fast forward to present day, where we're going to keep the wall colour, but we are going to shake up some of the other things in this room to make it a peaceful guest bedroom. So fast forward into present day. So that's the radiator behind there. I'm just touching up the paint. As you can probably see, it looks a little bit patchy as it dries behind the radiator. We've taken the skirting off just because we're actually going to switch out the carpet. So we purchased this wall carpet, loved it, thought, oh, it's supposed to be really hard wearing. Can you see it has like little squares in? It makes it really tricky to vacuum. I'm not a huge fan. I much prefer the vinyl planks we've used from Golden Select Flooring in other rooms. So we're going to replace this carpet with that flooring. Now we could have left the skirting on and then we would pop beading around the edge. So that's another option if you wanted to. We've just decided to take the skirting off, give it a fresh coat of paint anyway, and then we can just pop it on once the flooring's done. We still really love the colour, so we're just touching up the paintwork, also going along the edge. We were going to put coving up there, but we've decided not to for the time being. So I've just gone all the way around the edge. I'm actually really pleased with my line. I'd say one of the biggest mistakes was actually putting wool flooring in here rather than the vinyl planks. So we're getting rid of the wool flooring. We're going to put some plyboard down. We're going to put new flooring down. I think you're going to like this shade. It's a new shade we haven't used before. So we're going to do that. We also changed out the wardrobes. So originally we were upcycled, which was beautiful, absolutely loved that, but obviously very limited on storage space. So we actually have switched that out. Didn't video that process, but you can see it here. I'm sure you've seen lots of these already anyway, because it gives so much more storage. Originally we chose aesthetic over functionality, and I think we've got just a little bit of a better balance now. So we have wardrobes in place. This is the bed, just popped it to the side there. I think it's going to have to stay there just because of moving everything out. We're going to start that side and work our way that way. First up, I'm going to sand some of these patches we had to fill in, and then I can touch up the paint. I used to buy the tubes of filler, and I actually find that a big bucket is actually so much easier to use just with like a scraper. I find it a lot easier. I should have a delivery coming today as well, which I'm super excited for because it's things for the new room. The floor has gone, yay! So I've just put one piece down. I need to go and grab some more of it. So this is just a very, very thin plyboard. plyboard is down. In my head, I'm like, oh, we'll just like paint and then we'll like lay the floor and it'll be done. I forgot about the plyboard, just in terms of like how long it takes. So we'll start the floor today, but I think it will roll into tomorrow, realistically. But I'm so pleased with how it's looking so far. Nice when you get a visual kind of, you can see the progress basically is what I'm trying to say. So I've also laid the Golden Slate vinyl planks on concrete as well. I prefer this, I don't know, either, it doesn't really matter which one. But it's less dusty, I think, if you do it on plyboard than concrete. But that was just a case of just brushing up more frequently.
I saw the ending before the movie was done. I got thick skin because I've been burned.
So the shade we've chosen for this bedroom is called Cambridge. Looks like this. I think it's going to look really nice. So next day, I'm pleased with how it's looking so far. Let me know what you think. Still have some way to go, but I'm hoping to be able to finish the floor today, put the skirt in and radiator back on. So at the moment it's just kind of sat there, it's not attached properly. We'll put the skirting back on and set this room up. So fingers crossed, this is the last day we're working on it and you'll be able to see the end result soon. That's better, then we've got more empty space ready to fit the rest. Oh, it's going to look good. Nice and clean and fresh.
I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a good, I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with the negativity, with that broke mentality. Jump on jealousy, my bad.
The radiator's going on, the skirting's going back on. Oh, it's almost finished. It's the next day, we're on to my favourite part, which is actually setting the room up properly. We'll be able to see the end result very, very soon. The bed is up, loving the flooring. We are going to change the blinds, they just haven't arrived yet. Soon it'll be time to dress this room in a Nancy Meyers style. So overall vibe is going to be calm, lived in. We're going to have a comfortable seating area, natural materials, upholstery headboard, also be looking at layered lighting, plush inviting bedding, and soft neutral colours. Okay, so I have a green armchair, just popped in the corner there. It does fit in, I've just lots of bedding on the bed. There we go. So I'm just going to put the throw on there, kind of like lived in rather than styled as such, even though obviously it is styled, but for a Nancy Meyers look you want to go for lived in. You've just been sitting there. You could even have like a notepad and pen maybe on the side. And books, so I've got one with the spine facing outwards and one with the spine facing inwards. You could even have them a little bit like this. You could have more books stacked up. Nancy Meyers is very lots of books. Obviously this is a guest bedroom, so it is going to be neat, tidy. Again, lots of books. It's like you've literally just popped them on the side. You've just been reading this one. It doesn't have to be really neat and look like a showroom. This is kind of like you've just been reading it. You've just been using it. It's a lot more lived in and natural. And then of course, because this is a guest room, what would you want like as a guest? So you probably want some slippers. And we have a blanket just in case you get cold. Extra cushion under there as well. Books to read. In terms of flowers, natural flowers rather than artificial flowers. So we're talking naturals, cozy vibes. Lots of layers when it comes to the bedding. So I've got a bedspread here, a duvet, blanket, and another like throw down here as well. Another one here. So lots and lots of layers. These lamps, these are from Home Sense, and they're just touch control as well. I have 3 different light settings on. Lots of lighting as well. So in terms of Nancy Meyers, you're thinking that lived in, cozy, warm aesthetic. In terms of this being a guest bedroom, it's less lived in because it's a guest bedroom. So you have to kind of balance that out and think, okay, Nancy Meyers, but not so much lived in because obviously it's a guest bedroom. You still want it to be warm and cozy and welcoming. It's just obviously a little bit different than it would be if you were doing like a bedroom or a living room or kitchen. Let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer like a quick grand reveal, or do you prefer more of seeing the setup and actually dressing the room? If you let me know, then I'll bear it in mind for the next time I do one of these videos, which will be very, very soon. I'm sharing home renovation videos. Also have a whole playlist that you can go and check out from the very beginning when we moved in. So there's lots that you can see on there. But yeah, if you let me know what you prefer, do you prefer to see more of the like just a grand reveal, or do you want to see more of the setup and dressing process? Also let me know if you want to know where things are from as well. But I think now it's time to show you the grand reveal. Someone suggested popping my mic underneath my top. I don't know if it changes how well you can hear me or not. I think I need to get a slightly smaller mic to be able to do that. So hopefully you can still hear me okay. Okay, the grand reveal. Before I do, if you've enjoyed this video so far, do those other things, like and subscribe. It's free to do, and you join the 19,000 other people who have already hit that subscribe button. Like I've said before, it really does mean a lot. Oh my goodness, so pleased with how the floor turned out. Look at this. What are your thoughts? Let me know. So as you can see, we have a soft neutral colour palette. We have inviting bedding with multiple layers, large pillows, we have linen and cotton textures, then we have the layered lighting, so we have a big lamp in the corner, and then we have 2 matching bedside table lamps with fabric shades, and then we have a cozy seating area as well, lots of natural materials, we have fresh flowers, and we have a clean, cozy vibe. So which aesthetic do you usually choose when you're decorating your home? There we go, that's what I mean with the lived-in look. I just left the cushion there because when I sat down I moved the cushion, and then when I got up I just threw it on the side there. So yeah, you just leave it like that, the Nancy Meyers. What do you think about the aesthetic? What do you think to this being a guest bedroom? I mean, I'd like to stay here. I'll check in now, please. As long as it comes with a pillow menu and a turn down service. Wait a minute, that would be me doing those things. So no, it doesn't come with a pillow menu or a turn down service. Maybe I need a little tea and coffee making facility over here though. Little tea coffee station. I actually think this is my favourite room to date. I think because we started it so long ago and then it got it to a point, and then revisiting it and being able to finish it within 3 days was really satisfying, just because it was like, yes, let's get in, let's paint it, let's do the floor, let's, you know, dress it, let's get all ready, and just get it done. So really, really pleased with how it's turned out. Extremely happy. It's official, everyone should have a chair in their bedroom. It's like the perfect place to like sit and read or just relax. I am really pleased with how this room turned out. I know I feel like I say that every single time, but I feel like this is my favourite room to date. Hear me out, because I feel like that's a very bold statement. We started this room so long ago and we got it to a certain point, and then coming back and being able to just finish it off in 3 days, knowing exactly like, yes, we want to change the floor, we want it to look like this is the aesthetic we're going for, this is what we want to shake up and change, and just executing that so quickly, like within 3 days. So pleased. We obviously like dressed it, we're just waiting for the blinds here, and then it's done. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out more home renovation videos, check out the playlist up there. I have a few other playlists on my channel you might be interested in. Shopping, reviews, vlogs, including Disney videos as well, London videos. So if you want to just have a little browse on my channel, you can. But yeah, if you want to go check out that playlist up there, I will see you over there. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.